Hello there, boys and ladies. Today we're doing a little, I've been getting at least a few thousand requests for this. This is the Paradise Lost strategy walkthrough video for the full game. I beat it today, about 9 hours and 27 minutes ago. So let's just get right into it here. You're this young man, Wilton, I think his name was. And it starts out, you got like some rain. It's like acid rain, so it burns you when you touch it. But this part, just slop through it like I'm doing. I mean, purposely miss the enemies, to make, like your brother's watching it. You gotta add some tension. He thinks you're getting whooped. But you come over here and like the freaking dirt bursts an egg. You punch that puppy up and you're back to full. So then you get to your first boss. See, it's this master, I guess you could call it a worm, or a serpent, perhaps. Basically, there's two ways. You can standing punch it, which has a chance to hurt you. Like, see, I hit it there. If you duck immediately, then you're safe sometimes, not other times. Or if you duck and just repeatedly punch, like there, you can hit them, but, I mean, there's probably some specific timing, but it doesn't hit every time. I mean, you could see though, even standing, the hitboxes are a little rough. It just goes right through them. I mean, that could just be his defense. He has some kind of mushy body. It just sucks your punch right in it. So I guess it makes sense it did that. But you can't just duck and punch forever because this game has a pretty strict time limit. But then you got this idiot. Just sit in the corner. Pop him in the face. You can get him twice. Do some jump kicks in the air while you're waiting. So you gotta keep them limbs nimble. And the last one, he loads first. Or no, he doesn't load. I think I paused for something. Let's get a sip of coffee. But he has a little box spin him. This guy's nothing. You just slap him up, rough him up a bit when the box ain't in your way. It's a little history of this game. It was actually, development began in '87. I'll work back to the game. So you walk, you got some idiots, you punch them, that's it. But development began in '87 by Herklaus Kajlan. It's a Turkish game. But then he was actually assassinated. And it wasn't until '93 that his son actually had to finish the game up and release it to the public. But this part's really easy. It seems really hard at first, but basically. So, the hand, if you're ducking, the hand can't hurt you. So you move forward, and the hand will, well, I screwed up there. But yeah, the hand will move forward with you, and then, like, every third one, it'll go on top of you. As long as you're ducking, you're safe. So, you just move forward, duck under the top ones, punch those pinks. It's actually a pretty specific timing. I think it's like half a frame perfect. So you gotta get good, but just keep progressing. It's even like a little, half a excuse me. Got some lima beans stuck in my throat. Even half a centimeter is a good progression. But here's the final boss of this part. It's a three-parter. First, you got little Michael here. You just stand right there, and you can get two punches sometimes. Like, look at that double shot. This guy doesn't stand a chance. So as long as you dodge his barrage of attacks, you're good. And then this guy. I mean, my punch just went through. You just gotta time it good. Sometimes, he might be not exactly in the same spot. You might have to move a little from the far left. You can get two hit. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. That's the speedrunner move right there. Now this guy, I do this technique. I just punch wildly, and you lose like I lost 2 HP. I've lost like 4 before even. But I mean, I haven't been able to figure out a way to like not take damage, and even if you could, like otherwise, your time limit up there. It gets a little it can get a little dicey, a little feisty. Should I skip ahead? I mean, I'll show you this. Look at this. Look at this animation. Wait for me to put the disc in. Oh, I think I found it. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's pretty sick. But the next level here, you don't gain health in this game. It's all There's a little message from my boy Meaton. It's all you get 9 HP, I believe it was, and you get 1 potion, which we'll find here. This part's a little nasty. You gotta just get right to the edge and just boom, bust past it. But yeah, this is just you get a little enemy barrage. I mean, it's just all timing, you know. 5 HP, that's pretty rough. I took 2 stupid hits in that first level from those spinning blades. Oh, this part, I think I get hit here. Let's watch. Yeah, twice, man. Man, those smileys, they come out of nowhere. But yeah, you can time those spikes. And yeah, I thought this run was over. I mean, if I beat the game with this trash run right here, anybody could do it, really. I think we're coming up to a potion. There's some sick water effects. It took actually 2 years to do that water alone, which is mighty impressive. And there's a potion, you gotta duck for it. Press F1 to suck that juice down. I think it's hot cocoa or something. I mean, it's a brown. It could be boiled feces, who knows? It's hard to say in this magical land. But yeah, oh yeah, here's a torch actually. Completely useless. Well, actually, it's not. You'll know what the torch does at the end of the game. But this boss is free. You punch him twice, back on up. And if you miss, just go back. You don't want to be making a fool out of yourself out there. But yeah, I mean, this boss would just probably take like 5 hours of practice and you'll get it down like that. Pretty, it doesn't really, you know, vary up much. Just gotta wait it out. Stare at that beautiful sun rays back there. Oh, look at that puppy blow. And the game will actually control you and move you automatically to the end right there, so you can rest your fingers for a bit if you need, if you want. And then we gotta go to this nasty next level, which I thought I didn't think I was gonna beat this game so it took me a little while. So Satan spoke. Where is it? Here we go. So I mean, we're still at 3 HP, and yeah, this level. See, you got these guys, these bats. They fly in. And it seems really random and impossible. If I was ducking right there, if you duck, you can't get hurt. But there's 3 patterns these bats fly in. That was the first one right there. So here's this one. He goes down, and if you didn't kill him right there, he would have flown around and then come down again. So here's your first bat. Like, these guys that fly in, they fly right there. If you're quick, if you know they're coming, you can actually stand right here and then punch them. And so the way to hurt these guys, you just stand to their left side of them and you punch them 3 times. But yeah, if you miss that very first hit, then you gotta duck in the left corner. Here, I'll show you next time. Here's the swooper. He does the full swoop. You duck, cause well, then he's gonna come over here. And you just run, pop him through. That's the easiest one probably, I'd say. And then this guy he just comes straight down, pop him through. The guy's nothing. But yeah, I think the next one will be yeah. See, he's gonna come right there. I get him right. I get him that time. Well, I got 2. But he's gonna come over here, but he turns mid-air, so you can't be just sitting there trying to hit him, cause you'll be a freaking meat sandwich. But yeah, you get 4 more of these bats. Here's just the downward. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, I somehow didn't realize there was just 3 patterns at first, so I thought it was just random garbage, and I was gonna be stuck here forever. But you know, I figured it out. I got it down. You can see actually the bats flying in the distance in the background over there. My headset just broke into 2, so you might have heard a little shuffling there. But yeah, this next part is actually a little nastier, I think. Loads a little bit there. You get the grandpappies coming in. So you got the far right, you get a middle, and you get a left. And so there's 3 patterns to these guys as well, but they're a little more complex. So for the middle guy, he like immediately goes to the right, and then he goes back to the middle like that. That's when I hit him. Here, I'll show something. Alright, well, this guy you gotta duck because he'll come right in. But see, you can hit them when they're like on the bottom like this, when they're scraping their teeth on the ground. But if they just run into you, you gotta time your hit. For if you hit them first, and then you get the other 3 hits or the other 2 hits, you'll win. But if you mistime it, they'll ding you. They'll pop you around a bit. But yeah, it's just they just come in like that. For this guy, he kind of just slides back and forth right there. Get him real quick, and then I mean, there's just repeats for the rest of those. I'd say the hardest is probably the far left guy. He also wastes the most time. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't be just sitting there, freaking planning these strategemos. Oh, look at that hit out for hours because the time limit's pretty rough. Even when I was doing like decently fast, I was running out of time before. So as you can see, it doesn't always go right, middle, left, right, middle, left. Like that one just went left, middle. But the good thing at the end of this level, you get your health back. So that'll help you out a little bit. I was feeling pretty confident right here. This is the first time I got this far. I figured if I could get past this level, I'd beat the game. This is probably my fourth or fifth attempt playing it. I mean, it's really not too bad. I thought it might be a little rugged, but it's not bad. See, you're just cruising, the freaking rocks crumble under you, but you get your, well, by lives I mean health. You gotta excuse them, they're Turkish. So yeah, we get some loading. Watch this part. Watch this. But yeah, this guy's kind of a beast. You gotta, it's a big pappy. Look at that freaking water though. My floppy drive's struggling there. I had to put some 409 into it. That's 7% floppy sound, if you were wondering, if you want to replicate that for yourself. But it's also, this video is 33% sound, so you gotta do your 33 divided by your 7 with a pi and all that. So when this thing starts, just instantly go to this guy and start beating him in the face. This guy's gonna shoot down, then walk forward. If you're good, you would have dodged that, but this is your safe spot over here. It's impossible to hit. And so, okay, watch. You'll get to a point, this bottom face, he'll shoot 2 reds pretty quickly together. Like right here, they're kind of single reds. Now, okay, that was your 2 right there. So you pop out, pop them a few times, go back. But the thing you'll find out a lot of the time is this big guy, the top guy, he'll be hitting you a lot when you're coming out for the hit, so it's dangerous. But basically, the top guy will go do a straight down shot and then an arcing shot. So as long as you know which shot is coming next, you can kind of predict it. So you wait for his 2 reds to shoot, know what shot's coming. See, I knew that was coming. I didn't do anything. So there's 2 reds. Then I know. Well, I got a little feisty there. But you always want to get at least like 2 or 3 hits on the on that bottom head. But I mean, you gotta be careful. This is probably one of the harder parts. But yeah, you just basically get into a pattern of wait for the 2 reds, know what the top guy's gonna do, then pop out and try to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 hit. 8's impossible. And don't just sit there like an idiot. You gotta get walking. But yeah, you gotta be fast on that guy. Your time will run out. Well, no, you don't get your health back because that'd be a little too kind. But you bring yourself onto the last level here. Skip on forward. We'll transition. There we go. This is the final stage. This is just basically a rhythm game. You walk, punch. You walk, punch. You just gotta keep that rhythm. You got those rabbits down there. They're trying to give you the off key. So if you get, you have your foot tapping on the rabbit, and you get your finger tapping on the enemy, and you got yourself a pop song of the year. So get on that. But I mean, it's kind of one of those repetitive tasks. You just get Just keep doing it, then you start kind of losing it, like right there. And also hitboxes can get a little rough. So yeah, this is where you it's pretty easy to crack here, I'd say. Like, look at that, that hit him. Oh, hold on, let me see that. That was garbage. What was that purple guy? Let's do this frame by frame. Is it next for frame? Ah, shit. What's the? Oh, E's the next frame. I gotta see this. Oh, that's it right there. Is it this guy? No, not that guy. Not that guy. I might have skipped it. No, it's this guy, isn't it? Shit, who was it? There it is. Watch this. Watch this garbage. Well, no. Oh, that's all me right there. That's all me. I was 2 animation frames short. Man, that's rough. But yeah, I mean, that's how easily you could mess up here. Is it this the other guy? No. I mean, it's not, you know, frame perfect by any means, but you gotta, oh, this guy. Look at that, that hit him right there. Oh yeah, look at that, he's like, whatever. He just goes on by. The boy thinks he's freaking going to Chinatown. It's ridiculous. So we got 2 HP to beat the last boss with here. Last boss is actually 100% free if you know his pattern. So it's actually not Lord Satan as you would think, since he's chatting with you through the rest of the game. Even Beelzebub talks to you, but he's like Lord of the Birds instead of Lord of the Flies for some reason. So some sick moss on those pillars back there. Some moss like that in my socks. They try to hide the enemies behind the backgrounds. Yeah, if you're good enough, if you're feeling the rhythm, you just close your eyes and cruise through that. But yeah, okay, here's the boss. Here's the boss. So, I'll wait for him to come out and I'll pause it. Little glitch there you saw. Okay. So, you get to this boss and you got this new mechanic up here. It's your force meter. So here I'll show you. If you hold your button, and then you'll pull your force up, and then you press, I think it was right, and then you'll throw it, and it'll hit him. And basically, the only time you can hit him, if you don't want to take any chances, you stand on the left side. When he's standing is the only time you can hit him, but you get it basically as full as possible, and you pop it at him. Oh shit, wrong button. Now, so he's shooting fire at you this whole fight, but he only has, this is actually really easy here, I'll open up Paint and draw it for you. He only has a very small handful of different fires you can shoot, so, draw a little, look at that, a little pestle. Where's a thicker brush? So here's Satan right there. This little guy's you. Give him a mullet. And so his first fire 1, he'll shoot 100. As long as you're over here, you're safe. Fire 2, he shoots. It's down. It'll hit like right there. As long as you're over here, it's safe. And as he's standing up from fire 2, that's when you throw your first hit. You'll hit him. And then he'll throw fire 3, which he'll be standing, and then fire 3 will come. And for 3, you actually want to jump over it, get close to him, stand about there, and he'll shoot fire 4 above you. After that, you run back over here, fire 5 will come. It is safe as long as you're on the far left. You can hit him while he's doing 5. But then 6 will come. You actually have to jump, just a straight vertical jump over it. Don't move right or anything, just a straight jump up, then you can hit him again. So let's see it here in action. So first fire, you're safe. Or that's the second one right there. You pop him, third one, jump over, go over here, duck over the 4th, then run back for the 5th, it's safe, you hit him. And then the 6th one, you gotta jump, and then it just repeats like that. Save. Down. Pop them. Little hopscotch. Little ducker bottle. You know, just pop them again and jump over it. I was just freaking taking a nap right there. I got hit. last HP. Man, my hands were sweating. Arms were shaking. It was a pretty terrifying moment right here. But if you pay attention, this guy's just a joke. I remember my first time trying this guy, I thought it was gonna be impossible. It seemed like it. I didn't notice there was just such a simple pattern. But yeah, just don't get distracted by that rabbit down there. Because sometimes that releases bowels, so that can be a little, you know, that could be a eye diverter. I guess really the only hard part of this is maybe mistiming your jump over that sixth flame. But I mean, don't try to get fancy. You know, you're right here. Let's finish them off. I mean, it might be fine, but why risk it? Ended with 3. Oh yeah, he shoots one last flame at the end. You gotta be careful. I'm not sure if it can hurt you, but you gotta see. In the game with a polkish folk dance. If you don't do this, actually, the game will lock up. So take notes right there. And then now we're gonna find out what the flame is for. So I'm sure you were wondering. It's a pretty essential item. Coming up. Oh, I got pretty happy here. Open up a notepad and typed woo. I believe you can only see the ooh part. There you go. There you go. See, I was kind enough to drag it over so you can see the W. You get this amazing ending here. Apparently, I'm kind of cutting off a little bit. Oh well. It's I've, not just v. And then check this out. Check this out. See? Paradise Lost 2 coming 2020. Look out.